morning. My name is Dr. J. Munshekar. I am a practicing pediatrician in Tirupati, Vaishnavi Hospital since 10 years. So, all are in a phase that we are in the end of second phase of COVID infection, and rumors are going on that third phase will come after 1 to 2 months or 3 months later, which mainly affects the children. What the rumors are going and what the studies are telling. Actually, why this rumor has come forward because vaccinations can be completed from 18 to 60 years by the end of November or December. So the age group below 18 years are the only age group without vaccination. They are the age group remaining. So mostly these are the age group, they can affected by the now existing pandemic COVID-19 infection. So by these reasons only they are telling that children age group are more vulnerable in the third phase. So if possible, if the vaccine for children age group, pediatric age group will come, we hope that it will come as soon as possible. If it comes, that phase also we can overcome that. But if that phase will come, what are the steps we have to do? We have to take. Means first thing, we are the adults, that's parents, adults in the family are the one who are going to be infected to the children. So my sincere advice is, everybody's advice is, try to wear mask when you are going out, when you are going to work, when you are going to any shopping, when you are going to anywhere for functions, everything. Please wear mask. When there is a group of people are there, wear double mask so that you can't acquire infection. You can't give that infection to your kids when you go to home. That is my sincere advice. And then when you are working in a group of people in a mass area, then you have to do regularly by 15 days or 1 month. Regularly you have to do your PCR COVID test. And vaccination is more important. Don't go for native medicines. Go for vaccine. Please vaccinate everybody in the family, either Covaxin or Covishield or any other company, so that you get protected, and from you the chance of infection going to others is less. That is the second thing. First thing is wearing mask. Second thing is vaccination. So once you vaccinated, once you get protected from this infection, we can't transmit the disease to the others, especially the kids. Why? Because when you go to home, kids will come to you and play with you, so that you can easily transmit that. Another important and good thing is, right now since first phase and second phase, the COVID which is affecting the children age group, they are not much get infected severely, and they are getting only minor symptoms for 3 to 5 days or 1 week or 10 days. Only less than 5% cases are only getting infection getting more worsened. Otherwise, remaining percentage of children are getting treated and getting well within 1 to 2 weeks. That is a good sign. Then another thing is, another alarming feature in this COVID phase is multi-organ inflammatory syndrome. What we are dealing with now. Now what we are dealing and what we are facing is post-COVID infections, post-COVID multi-organ inflammatory syndrome, which is mainly due to this COVID serology. Because of COVID antibodies, children are getting high-grade fevers, and this should not be missed. Children with history of exposure to COVID infection and history of family members having COVID infection, having fever more than 3 days, you have to get tested and then investigated for COVID serology and all other fever, regular fever, dengue, malaria, and then scrub typhus, and then urine infection and enteric fever, and everything we have to do. If everything got normal and negative and COVID serology get positive, then we have to think over multi-organ inflammatory syndrome. Why? Because this infection is becoming more and more worsened in these days. Now we are in that phase of, we are in that phase. So this, once the 1 week or 2 weeks has gone, the child become very sick, and every organ in the body is get affected, and children are becoming more worsened. So early investigation for this was consult your doctor early, and then early investigations in this child and early treatment in this child, you can prevent this also. If when you start treatment early, this can be easily treated. So no need to worry. This also no need to worry. Why? Because we have to face this for more than 1 year also. We have to face it more than 1 year or more than 2 years also. So we have to be careful before getting symptoms, and then getting treated should be early. Then another thing is on fourth one is most important, that regular vaccination for the children. What we are giving regular vaccination, that should not be stopped. Nowadays what happens means people are afraid of going to hospitals for vaccination because of COVID infection. Don't worry. Please go to your nearest pediatrician and get regular vaccination promptly. Why? Because this regular vaccination keep the child immune system in active phase, so that COVID infection will not become that much affected. That is the fourth one. And fifth and last one is, please maintain regular hygiene in your family, in your home, and then in your surroundings, so that COVID is not the only one we are getting affecting. There are a lot of infections we are getting. That is, dengue season is coming. Dengue is there. Malaria is there. Scrub is there. So once our environment is clean, our children will also healthy. We also will healthy. So keep healthy and keep working well, and keep your children normal in their growth.